Hey, it's Bill DeWeese, pro voiceover talent and voiceover career coach. One of the most important observations I've made over the past 10 years of coaching hundreds and hundreds of voiceover talent is that by and large, new voiceover talent ask almost all of the wrong questions. You know the old 80-20% rule? And the 80-20% rule says that 80% of your value or your profit or your gains or whatever it is you're working on come through only 20% of the things that you do. 80% of the good stuff comes from 20% of your effort, which means that 80% of your effort is not efficient or it's wasted. And it's not your fault. When you first get started with something, you don't know what's going on. You don't understand it. You don't know the questions to ask. I mean, I was the same way. But I want to share with you that when you're first getting started, that's why it's so important that you get the proper guidance. Because I've seen it over and over. You're worried about the things you don't need to be worried about. You're focusing on things that you don't need to be focused on, at least not now. The things that you are focusing on and that you're obsessing over are the things that will not move you forward. There's only a few things that you really need to understand, but you need to understand them well and how to execute them well and consistently and effectively. That's what my upcoming class is all about. And if you haven't heard, I am launching a 4-week online voiceover class beginning this coming Thursday, April 16th. It goes for 4 consecutive evenings. It begins at 7 o'clock Central Time each evening. And we're going to cover the basic fundamental elements of voiceover so you can understand how you make pro audio at home, how you perform effectively so you can be competitive to get jobs, understanding how to market yourself. How do you go out and find businesses and help clarify all those things that you don't yet understand? And we're doing this for under $100, only $97 for this 4-week class. And so you can be in the class, plus you'll have access to the recordings that we make, so you'll have access to this class forever. I would love to have you in it so that you can learn how to be profitable from home during this pandemic, but beyond that. Simply go to voiceovertrainingnow.com, voiceovertrainingnow.com. Get registered. There are a limited number of seats. And the hope is that we can fill this up with people who are really wanting to make this happen. And I hope that you are one of those folks. And make sure that you have the opportunity to not necessarily get all the questions that you think you need answered, but get the information that you really need to make sure that you are successful in voiceover. Sign up, register. I look forward to working with you soon.